Mhm. Hi guys! Just finishing up getting a few things ready here. Hi guys! Just finishing up getting a few things ready here. Alright. Hey Mom! So this is the Halloween costume. I have discovered that apparently I can't put contact lenses in, so I have to work on that if I want to do something like this again. But this is Shiro. So she's got crazy long hair, and she's supposed to have red eyes, but yeah, that doesn't really work when you can't put contact lenses in. Alright. I'm just joining Sunny's stream, I think. Alright. Sunny, can you hear me? Yeah, okay, I can't hear you. Well, I'm just going to stick in here for a little bit and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm Twinkle Toes, and we're going to do some glass blowing. I did try this about 2.5, 3 years ago, and I made a few little trinkets and icicles and things like that, and then my health kind of got worse and my back didn't break, but it got to the point where I wasn't able to do it anymore, and then I went to school, so I finally have the time and the space to do this again, so we're going to get back into it. I didn't do it very long, it was only for a couple weeks, so I'm basically from the beginning here. And Sunny is calling me, so hold on a second. Hello?
Can you not hear me?
No, I can't hear you at all.
So I wanted to bring your video on my screen.
Okay.
And talk to you, but if that's not gonna work,
yeah,
I'm just gonna bring your stream up.
Okay.
but that's really unfortunate. So I think we should try and figure that out because I want to be able to. Well, I can hear you, I guess. So like, you could just do an intro if you want.
Okay. Or
can you turn your camera on in OBS or in Discord? Sorry.
I don't think. Well, I can't make it my same camera though, right?
No, you have to use another one.
Yeah. Jeez. Now, you know what? Just pull my stream up. It'll be a little easier that way. I just don't want to go through all that right now.
Alright, well stay in Discord and give me a little bit of an intro here in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Hi, Shauna! How was your day? Can you guys hear me okay? Do I sound like super quiet or super loud or anything? I don't have my fan going yet, so it's going to get a little loud, but I just want to make sure you can hear me now. Oh. I just read that. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. Thought my cameras were frozen. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So Sunny's got me up on his stream. They're doing a charity stream, so after we're all done here, we might kind of head over there and see if anyone wants to donate to the Best Friends Animal Society. So they're raising money for that this weekend. So hopefully they'll raise a bunch of money. We tested it out and it seemed to work okay. Just, you know, you can use PayPal or whatever, but fantastic. Okay, so oh, Dad can't see anything. Hi, Dad, by the way. Weird. Did you happen... I know there's a chat only option. Is there any way you selected that? It's hard for me to test because I... Oh, okay, yeah, try reloading the page, Dad. Initially I had a stream started, and then like 3 minutes into it, my computer shut off, so I had to restart everything. So it's possible that it just didn't reload up properly. Yeah, so just maybe try refreshing the, or like if it's on the app, try closing the app and opening it again, we'll see. Maybe that would work. Alright, so we're going to do just another quick intro here. So I'm using borosilicate glass, and it's hard glass versus soft glass. So a lot of the really delicate glasses and goblets and whatnot that you see are going to be made of soft glass. Borosilicate's a little bit harder, so that would be similar to Pyrex, so what you use for baking dishes and whatnot. So it's a little more hardy. It can handle drastic temperature changes a little bit better, and it's not quite as sensitive when you drop it and whatnot. You're not going to get as cracks, or chances are it's not going to break, which is awesome. Super cool thing about glass is it's technically not a solid. It's called an amorphous solid. So that means that if left long enough, let's say you had this rod sitting here for, you know, 1,000,000 years, eventually it would actually flatten out and try and get to the lowest possible point, just like a liquid would. So it takes a really, really long time for it to do that, but technically the molecules within it are more of a crystalline structure, so it actually kind of depletes down to a flat solid instead of an actual solid, which is super cool. I've got a bunch of colors over here that are just kind of random bits and scraps and whatnot that I've kind of acquired over the last couple years. Clear is a really common one that we use. And we've got some weird ones like this that I've been trying to discover what color they are, because they look like a clear rod. If you just kind of look here, let me see if I can maybe get this a little closer here. So it just looks like a clear rod, But if you flip it over, you kind of have a little bit of a yellow tinge to it. Maybe I'll give you a bit of a background. Wearing the white really helps with this. Yeah, but you can see that it's got a little bit of a different color background and it's not actually clear. So those are, they're called striking colors. So they would be something that you would be activated by the heat, whether by the torch or in the kiln there. So, okay. Awesome, and Dad's got it, and you can hear me. Shauna testing 1, 2, yeah. Where's Sunny, right? Okay, well, I'm going to turn on my gas, and then we are going to get started. So, let me reach here. Oop, can't quite reach. Okay. So, to save Shauna's mind here, we're going to tuck the hair behind, because I know she's worried about that. Okay. Now, this is the fun part, because now I get to turn my fan on, which creates crazy amounts of volume. So, hopefully, this works out okay. So, here we go. Okay, so now that that's going, are you guys still able to hear me okay? Probably a little bit of a water sound in the background, hopefully. Yeah, so the whole deal is there was a new headset was supposed to arrive on Thursday, and picked up the box, same tracking number and everything, opened it up, and it was a set of magnets and a file desk organizer. So, here's the say, not my headset. So, had to reorder it, so hopefully it'll be here by next stream. But I put so much prep into this one that I just figured I'm going to go for it anyways. The sound may be a little off, but maybe I'll just turn the music up a little bit and then we'll be, hopefully be okay. But are you guys still able to hear what I'm saying? Like, I know it's probably not pleasant, but... We're going to attempt to make a spider. I do not know how well this is going to go, but we will give it a shot and see what we can get. Also, with this being scrap color, oh, thank you, Mom. They're my spiffy shades. With this being scrap color, it's entirely possible that this is not actually black, but hopefully be close enough to being a black or a variant of black. Basically, I'm just trying to heat up the end here to make a little ball. Maybe try and make the head. Got this fancy marble mold here. Works well for getting stuff to a nice round shape. There, look at how pretty that is. Oh, hey Michelle, fantastic. Thank you. I don't know if you heard, but I was supposed to wear red contact lenses with this. Yeah, I had some trouble putting contacts in because I've never done that before. And apparently deciding to do that 20 minutes before you stream, probably not a good idea. So I'm going to practice a little bit more for the next time I do this. But this is my first official cosplay for an anime character, so I'm pretty excited. After this, I'm actually doing a costume change, and we're going to be doing another character from Tokyo Ghoul, which ironically still requires contacts, we'll see, but her costume's a little less elaborate. I don't know if they're cheap contacts, like they're meant to be costume contacts. But they're from a reputable place. Like it's not like, it's not like I got them at a random, just like off of Wish or something like that. So they're like genuine contact lenses. But I just don't normally put things on my eyes. So I think it's just, something I got to get used to, and probably something I should have prepped ahead of time. But let's see. But the red ones also were called sclera ones, so they were a little bit larger. So I'm thinking maybe the next ones will be a little easier to put in. But I don't know. Oh, hi, lady! I was gonna bring your painting down, then I completely forgot. But I'll bring it on next time. Everyone, Lady Poopsie is who did that awesome draft painting for me, and it's fantastic. Like I still love it. Every time I see it, it just makes me smile. So if you ever guys need some art commission and whatnot, it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure once I practice putting them in a little bit more, I'll get a little bit better at it. But if I ever want to do this cosplay thing, it's like a permanent thing. I'm going to need to get better at that. Are you guys doing anything crazy for Halloween? Are you having trick-or-treaters or taking kids out for trick-or-treating? I know that's a big hot debate right now. I'm going to be using as a punty, what it's called. Basically, it's just an extra piece of glass that we use to, so we can make like different attachments, and make different holders. Sorry, I'm trying to do 5 things at once. Just kind of helps us so that we can work on getting things the way we want them to without needing to compromise things too much. Alright, Mom says, no trick-or-treaters. We're hiding in the basement. Evelyn's gonna come show us her costume. Oh, that's super cute. What is she gonna be? Is she doing the traditional pumpkin? ladybug. Oh, that's still pretty cute. I'm okay with that. And I know there's a largerish debate about trick-or-treating this year, so. Haley, I know you were watching. I don't know if you're actually in here yet. I hope you found it. Holy. You actually did the candy shoes. That's crazy. Wow. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully it works. 125 kids. I wonder if that'll be. I wonder if that would still be the same with this going on. We had 622 cases yesterday. Hey Taruga, thank you. I had issues with contacts, so I do not have the red eyes, and I have the gloves over here, but I just can't wear them while I'm doing this. Just a little bit. Basically, I just want to set it down here, and I don't want it to crack. But I don't have an annealer set up yet, and that's typically what we would do. Is I would have this set, and I would just be able to put it in a warming annealer. But now we're just using the very, very edge of the flame to kind of cool it off a little bit, just so it doesn't shock it when I put it down. Then we are going to try and make the body. There are some extremely skilled glass blowers that can do something called flame annealing. So basically they go through this process and they are able to cool the glass at the rate that it's needed so that it doesn't actually have to go into the kiln. But that's it's an extreme skill, and it's not really necessary since we have kilns, but it's a pretty cool thing to be able to do, though. Alright, so set that down here for a minute, and over there. Alright, so we're going to create another little punchy here. you guys saw that, but they're shocked a little bit. The glass had a little bit of a crack in it at the end. And, shocked from the heat because I put it too far down. Created a little bit of a shatter. Melt this guy down into a nice big body. May have made the head too large. It kind of looks like a brain right now. Hey, Thought, how's it going? Coming to join the adventures? We're attempting to make a spider here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm really looking forward to getting better at it, though. That's the key thing. I figure if I'm streaming a lot, then I'm gonna be glass blowing a lot, which means I'll be getting better. And hopefully by next Christmas I'll be a pro. At the moment we're attempting to make a spider. We'll see how that goes. conversation. So right now I'm just removing that clear because I had that punchy on there, but created some clear excess, so we're just taking that off here. Funny enough, you should ask. Probably not this year, because I don't think I'll be able to have the skill that I want yet. But next year, most definitely. And maybe birthdays and Easter and any other event. This costume has like a headpiece, and it's kind of cutting in on the top of the head a little bit there. Things I learned for next time. That'll probably be okay. See how it goes. The tricky thing is going to be doing these legs. Alright, so that just broke off on purpose because I didn't pull the cold seal. That means that this piece was hot and this piece was kind of cold. And it just did enough to adhere to it, but not so much that it's actually going to pull glass apart. Wasn't sure if it was going to work, so I'm really happy it did. We might pull some off that head actually. believe you can actually use that for part of the leg, so fantastic. Well, we do have to reform the head now. Also, I don't know if anyone has done this or not. I don't know if I can check. But if you want to give me a follow, very much appreciated. Give you little notifications that I'm live. And if you decide you like Twitch, because there's so much on Twitch, you can find anything from art to video games to science. Like there's people who just teach physics lessons just on Twitch. And it's great because then you can interact with them and ask questions and stuff like that. But if you give me a follow, I'll show up on your list of currently live people whenever I'm live. And it helps me, so I do appreciate it. Hey Dave, how's it going? How are you doing on this happy holiday? I guess it's Halloween, isn't it? Try to get a little bit of separation there between the head and body a bit. It kind of looks like a spider body, I think. Maybe a weird one. Trying to elongate that body a bit. Alright then, that's good. Well, now we're going to attempt put a leg on. See how this goes. Oh, is that great? quite sure how long his legs should be in comparison to his body, but it doesn't look terrible. Definitely not the greatest connection. Spider may not have been the smartest choice to start with. I think we're figuring it out. You just have a little bit of a bug back because that one's put in a weird spot. Alright. The glass breaks down quite a bit. You're having difficulties with this side. oxygen type water. Maybe eventually. At the moment, I am a very, very, very much beginner, so probably not, but I can certainly add it to the dream list. Flatten out his belly a bit. You can technically reuse the glass. I've got a little scrap bucket right here, and I can put the scraps in there, and so I can reuse it. So I could use it for bits and pieces, or I could melt it down and make like a scrap dish or something like that. The main issue with reusing the glass, like the strap glass, could be there's little bits and pieces or dust and stuff that gets in there. So there is higher chances of cracking or bubbles or whatnot. But like these pieces here, I don't know if you guys can see, but I melted, actually this will be better. I melted in the middle to join them together to make a longer rod. And there's no issue with like reusing that at all. And if you really wanted to, you could melt down and repurpose something that you had made. But generally, if you can have clean glass to work with, it's a little easier. Alright. Well, hey, pretty much done. I don't know if I have. Maybe we'll give them a couple of red eyes. Make them super Halloween-y and creepy. Kind of straighten them out a little bit here. rid of that terrible noise here. Oh. Okay. So, there we go. We'll see. I don't know how well he'll last because I don't have my kiln going yet, but see if I can bring him up to the camera a bit more here. Alright. Oop. A little slippery. See if we can get him to focus in a little bit. See if we can get a focus. No, I don't know if it's gonna focus. Okay. Mom asked a question. What are the square boards made of? Obviously they're heat resistant, but they're hard to... Ah, they're graphite, actually. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna zoom in. Yeah, so they're graphite. So you can use brass as well, but the thing with brass is you have to coat it with beeswax. So a lot of people do prefer it, but it's, I don't know. If you can use without the wax buildup, I kind of prefer it that way. But let's see, maybe this guy gives a better view. But graphite is it's nice and heat resistant. It's a little damage capable, so it makes it not as sturdy as brass. So some people will use brass because they can use the same brass tool for 20, 30 years. But I'm just wondering if I take this filter off here. Alright, just bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to see if I can find a good way to show you the spider here. There we go. Alright. So, how often would you have to recoat the beeswax? Depends on how often you use a tool, but probably you would do like a coat of it pretty much every session that you would glass blow. But there, I think he turned out pretty okay. He's got little red eyes. I will be posting a picture on Instagram so that you can see it and he's a little bit better. But aw, thank you very much. Hey Justin, how do you like my little spider? I think the red eyes turned out pretty good. I got a little bit of a bloop, like a mistake on it, but it turned out to be pretty cool. You got kind of like a red nose on him, so he's pretty sweet. Sorry, just trying to there. A little bit of background there. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. So how to make the color not black. So basically, there are certain chemicals that can be used and minerals that can be used to make colors different than clear. So like the reds, oranges, and yellows, they use a lot of cadmium. Basically, all the other colors are mixed colors that someone has made at some point. So they may have started with clear, but they kind of added a bunch of other things to it, and compounds and stuff like that, so they're able to create all these colors here, and a whole bunch more. I don't know if you can kind of see the poster in the background there, but this is just one company's line of color, but there's certain ones that are, I've got brown and green, and these guys are like a clear purple. And then I do have, where are they? I've got these guys, which are UV reactive. So they're pretty sweet. Thanks, Justin. Be safe on those Halloweening, and I hope your kids are having lots of fun. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fantastic. There's so much that people can do, and there's glow in the dark colors that are done. But basically, clear is kind of where it started out, and then people just kind of kept adding stuff to it, and they ended up getting some crazy things. I think the craziest ones are these striking colors. the ones that start out, like it looks like it's just a clear rod when I hold it like this. But if after you put it in the kiln or under the torch, it kind of develops a little bit of a yellow and blue glaze here that you can see, which I think is just super, super cool. So they also make it very tricky to identify though, because I definitely thought that was a clear rod at some point. But alright, well, that was very successful. I'm very happy with it, but can you make perfect square shapes with right angles? I mean, you could, like, definitely could. Like, we've got, you can get like angle marvers and stuff like that. So it'll be a tool that basically is built like this. So you could melt it into squares if you wanted. You can also get molds that are there, and you would just kind of blow it into the mold. It's a little easier to do perfect squares and stuff like that with hollow work, because then you can blow air into it to ensure that it reaches all those little corners and stuff like that. But you can definitely do the perfect squares and stuff like that for sure. Ah. Hey, he's just so cute. I'm just so happy with him. That's probably done. Alright. Perfect. Alright, well, I want to thank you guys all very, very much for coming and joining me for that. I'm gonna end the stream here because my head's kind of killing me from this costume. But it would go in the kiln. He's small, so he would probably only need to be kilned for maybe a couple hours. Basically, I'd just bring him up to temp and then just let the kiln just fall back down, so it wouldn't really be you know, too much of an issue. If I made a bigger piece, it would take like a day or so, but generally it's about 15 minutes or so per quarter inch. So yeah, so generally he's about an inch and a little bit long, so you know, about an hour or so would probably be fine. Yeah. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright, now we are going to try and figure out how to raid, because I don't know how to do that. See if we can figure this out. How do I raid people? I don't actually know. I don't know if this is possible. We might just have to end it. Well, then I'm going to do one of these. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try. Is that going to work? No, it is not. Okay. Let's do... Sorry guys, just trying to figure some stuff out. Okay, so Sunny is live at the moment. He's my other half, and he's doing a charity stream now for Best Friends Animal Society. And so they're going to have a donation option if you go to his page and donate and whatnot, so you can pop in and say hi. I'm going to be switching costumes, going for something a little less strenuous on my head, but I'm going to be switching costumes, and then I'm going to join in with him, and he's got some events and games and stuff like that that's planned and whatnot, so we're going to pop in there and see what's going on. But for now, if anyone wants to join, this is where you can go, because my shout out thing is not working for some reason. And and I don't. Yeah, I can't figure out how to raid, so we're not going to be able to go over there, unfortunately. But I very much appreciate all of you guys joining in. Thank you very much. I'm going to probably be live again Saturday, I think. Probably going to do Saturday, maybe around the same time. Probably aim for a little bit of a longer stream there. I'm going to maybe do a little bit of prep or something like that, but we'll aim for a little bit of a longer stream. if anyone has a suggestion on what they would like to see, remember, keep it basic, but feel free to send me a message on Instagram or on Twitch, and we'll see what we can do. But the Aqua Gym, that's going to be a little bit of a ways away, so maybe something a little more simplistic, but we can definitely give that a shot. Alright, well, thank you very much, guys, for joining. I really appreciate it, and happy Halloween!